slick talking since a jit. One inch on all the time. Yeah, look at the way that I move. Swag, disrespectful and I'm rude. Okay, I had cocaine in school. When I one hell of a kid. I am smoking gas, drinking mid. I'm lit. What you doing? I done did. I swear, slick talking since a jit. Finesse. I know that this what they want. Facts. Run up some money, I'm gone.
This is part 7 of What If Naruto Was Betrayed. So, just like I said, it's going to be the boss fight versus Kaguya. This fight going to be long, bruh. Like, this going to be the longest fight I probably did. The longest fight I probably done did is 5 minutes. It's not even going to be like 15, 16 minutes to the max. So, there they were. So, there they go. Kaguya facing Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, and Obito. These 5 are pretty much the strongest out of everybody. Kaguya has a menacing laugh. You are the puny people who are gonna stop me when I have the Rinne Sharingan. Because right before Madara was changed, White Zetsu took control of half his body and said, Infinite Tsukuyomi. And he put everybody in the Infinite Tsukuyomi except for those 5 because they was under the, because this time, Obito made it inside and he didn't die. So, yeah. So now, Kakashi would say, because Naruto had already fixed his eye and everything. And then he would say, I can't use my Chidori. What do I do? Naruto said, just stand back. Let us 3 handle this. Well, let me and Sasuke handle this. Sakura says, I'm a part of Team 7 too. And Naruto says, well, go ahead. Sasuke and Naruto say, let's go. They're ready to have the fight of their life. Kaguya runs within a blink of an eye. Kaguya is up on Naruto and Sasuke and roll up their chin and says, my sons, I hate you! Because they're the reincarnation and of her grandsons, and they basically connect to her 2 sons. So she basically, Naruto stands for like the part of the good side. It stands for basically her Hamura, and Hagoromo is basically Sasuke because he got like the Rinnegan and Sharingan and stuff. So now pretty much Naruto and Sasuke bleeds her. Naruto is pretty much swapping hands with her, and Sasuke got his back up with his Rinnegan, teleporting the like the chakra rod. She tried to hit Naruto with the chakra rod. Naruto pretty much, well, Sasuke teleported the chakra rod with his Rinnegan. He switched places with the chakra rod, and then he had a kunai and stabbed her in her shoulder. So she was saying, I hurt so much. You're gonna pay. And then she opens her Rinne Sharingan and then says, you die now. And her Limbo is chasing down Sasuke. Limbo is like basically the Shadow World version of Sasuke that only the Rinnegan can see. And then her Limbo and Sasuke Limbo pretty much just duking it out. They throwing hands. Naruto says, truth-seeking orbs. And then his truth-seeking orbs lock her down. But then she said, this is not enough to destroy me. And then she blasts out and said, oh! She come up with a sucker punch and hit Naruto dead in the face. Naruto said, his whole jaw moving and he just flat to the ground. Sasuke says, you will not do that to my friend. He grabs his sword. He says, he put Chidori on his sword. He said, Chidori! And then he cut her. He said, Chidori blade, and cut her dead in her stomach. She says, do you think this hurts me? She snapped their blade in half, but luckily Sasuke had a backup. She snapped his blade in half, and she healed instantly. Naruto said, what? This is on part with Tsunade and Sakura's healing. Sakura jumped up and punched her dead in her face. Her face like got smushed in by the punch, and then she fell. And then she said, oh, you three are trying to attack me. And then she pulled Sasuke to a different world. Well, she put Naruto to a different world, and it was Sasuke and Sakura versus her. And she was swapping hands with Sakura. Sakura could not do nothing. Every time Sakura threw a punch, she'd just hold Sakura's punch and then slide it down and then hit Sakura in the face. She hit Sakura in the face. The only reason why Sakura survived is because of 100 healing. Sasuke was just teleporting all around her. And then he brought out his other sword. It had a Matarasu on it. The black flames of Matarasu. He cut her with the flame. The flame was eating her alive. And then her limbo and then she pretty much just teleported out of her clothes. But she teleported out of that pair of clothes, and she had another pair of clothes under it. And then she said, ha, like I don't know what Amaterasu is. I'm all-knowing. And then Sasuke said, dang it, man, dang it. That should have destroyed her. Sasuke said, I have to bring out all of my power. So he pretty much teleported. Naruto came back, and Naruto said, yeah, Sasuke, they fist bumped. And Naruto went to his Kurama Chakra mode. He went in his Kurama Chakra mode, Kurama Avatar, and Injure mode. And then Sasuke went to his Lightning Arrow, Ashura mode. And both of them had their attacks aimed at her. A Tail Beast Bomb. It was like they were like trying to make a triangle. So Sasuke was on the right, Naruto was on the left. Well, Naruto was on the right, Sasuke was on the left. And then when the Ashura arrow combined with Naruto's Tail Beast Bomb, it made a Tail Beast arrow. It's basically the Tail Beast Bomb in front of the arrow, and the arrow just boosting the Tail Beast Bomb. It came so quick and just hit her dead on. That's all you heard was a giant explosion. She couldn't withstand it. Her arm got tore off. She has one arm now. She's fighting in limbo. Her limbo is trying to repair her arm. Her limbo's weakened. She's panicking. Naruto and Sasuke said, it's our chance. And then both of them try to hit her with the sun and the moon crest, but they missed. She died. She said, I will never get attacked by that again. Tail Beast. So she released part of the Ten Tails, and the Ten Tails were wreaking havoc. Naruto said, and if you don't know Naruto's Kurama Avatar, Kurama can control the Kurama Avatar. So Naruto says, go and handle the Ten Tails, Kurama. And then the Kurama Avatar pretty much duking it out with the Ten Tails. He made like a triple-headed Kurama. It had 3 heads, and then they shot 3 Tail Beast Bombs at the Ten Tails, and pretty much defeated it. But that's only part of the Ten Tails. It's not the full Ten Tails. It's like 5 to 10% of the Ten Tails with 1 hit. So he come back. They duking it out with Kaguya. Kaguya got she's on the Ten Tails back. Like, she got the other Ten Tails that they just defeated and merged it with the real Ten Tails. So it was Naruto and Sasuke versus the Ten Tails. Because the Hokages, they lost control of the seal because of Kaguya trying to attack them. But they fortunately, as soon as Kaguya jumped off to fight Naruto and Sasuke, as soon as she jumped off, in an instant, they put the barrier back up. And then they said, Sasuke and Naruto, keep the seal up. Sasuke said, I can do this, Naruto. If you can handle her for a couple of minutes, I can seal it. And he said, but I'll need Kaguya to be in a perfect position. Naruto said, can you all like pre-do it? He said, Sasuke, it'll take all my strength. And then Sasuke and Naruto said, they fist bump. And then they dip. Even though he don't like Sasuke, he know he gonna need Sasuke to beat her, even though he's on a whole nother level. Like, him and Sasuke Fist bump. They're flashes, the Kaguya. She can't even see them. She had to close her eyes and then look where her running Sharingan. Well, she had to look where her running the Sharingan just to see them. And then when she see them, Naruto's on this side with a super huge Kurama punch. And Sasuke's here with a lightning blade about to cut her. She put both her hands out and grabbed them. Grabbed Naruto's hand, grabbed Sasuke's arm. She turned, she spit, and threw them to the ground. That's all you heard. It was 2 giant craters on each side of her. Sakura, but during this, Sakura was over her head. She punched Kaguya in the head, and then she was basically driving Kaguya to the ground. Kaguya said, "Not today." She grabbed Sakura's arm and threw Sakura and made a 3rd crater in the middle of Naruto and Sasuke. They said, "Let's do it." Sakura jumped up straight in the air, like really high, like 100 feet in the sky, so she wouldn't be worried about Sakura. Sasuke and Naruto be duking it out with her. They'll get in a perfect position, jump up. Naruto will hit her with a moon crest like in Canon. I mean the sun crest in Canon. Sasuke will hit with a moon crest, and then Sakura will be on top of her and punch her in the head, and then she'll be out of commission, but only for a little while. So Naruto and Sasuke would say, Naruto would say, "I'll give as much chakra as I can," and then he would give him all his chakra, and then with all of the Kyuubi's chakra, the Kyuubi can just refill his chakra. So he gave it all of the Kyuubi chakra, and then the Kyuubi said it'll take some time to recover, and then Sasuke said, "Super planetary devastation," and then as soon as he said planetary devastation, Kaguya regained consciousness. She said, "Oh, not now. 10 tails." She used half of her chakra, which is a lot of chakra because she one of the first Otsutsuki. And then when she put the chakra in it, the 10 tails broke out and was punching the barrier because it broke the seals that the first Hokage put on it. And he was just punching the barrier. Bow, bow. The barrier cracked. It was cracking. So much, everybody was like, "No, it can't break out." Boom, boom. This whole barrier broke. But Kaguya, she was just in place, right above the 10 tails. Sasuke said, "Close." The planetary devastation shut down on Kaguya and the 10 tails. And then everybody's like, "What's gonna happen next? Will Naruto defeat it?" And Naruto and Sasuke. Okay, and then Naruto and Sasuke say, wow, bro, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. And then Naruto say, Sasuke, they put their hands under each other. Naruto put his hand on the Sasuke hand, and then both of their chakra went up, and it pushed the planetary devastation in the sky, and then it looked like a moon next to the moon. So it looked like 2 moons up there. Hold up, well, I mean, it looked like 1 moon up there because when they unsealed Kage, the whole moon broke. So yeah, it's a new moon up there. And then Sasuke and Naruto just fall out from fatigue. They wake up 7 days later. Naruto wakes up. First thing he say, "Where's Karin? Did we win? Where's my wife?" And then everybody's like, "It's straight, Naruto. She's okay. She's okay." And then at this point, she's 5 months pregnant. And Naruto says, he says, "I need to get some rest." And then him and Sasuke go to sleep for about a week. Now another battle is going to be after this. It's going to be Sasuke versus Naruto because Sasuke thinks that since he got this new power, he will beat Naruto and make Naruto be friends with him again. So we'll get to that in the next video, bro. This fight was litty. But after this, I'm gonna do my shout out for this video. It's not gonna take that long. So let me just get to it real quick. So today I'm gonna be shouting out Nikhil Goodman. This is my cousin mom's account, but he's texting this. He tried to be funny, but it wasn't really that funny. But still, shout him out. He's one of my he's a subscriber, and he's somebody who actually loves anime and loves my content. And if he ever gets a YouTube video, make sure that I shout that out. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next vid. I hope you like the fight. Thank you. Goodbye.